What's up, collectors? It is your friendly neighborhood Moscato Bot coming back to you with another video, you guys. Today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing Mcfarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Deluxe Spawn action figure. Holy shit, I finally found one. So there's a whole saga to my search for this guy. Where do I even begin? Okay. Let's start with Mcfarlane Toys reveals this guy. At least my first time seeing him was at New York Toy Fair. So I see this guy, instantly I fall in love with him. And I'm not that big a fan of Spawn. It's not so often that, you know, I fall in love with a figure just because, oh my god, this action figure looks so cool. But I did watch the Spawn movie when I was a kid, and I remember the HBO series a little bit. So on Hulu, I have HBO. I started watching the series and I was like, oh my god. How did I not watch this animated series? It is gory, it's got blood, it's got gore, it's got titties, it's got swearing, it's got action, it's everything I would want in a show, and it's got it all. And I fell in love with Spawn, and just my fondness for this figure just grew and grew. So here's what I did. Walmart, they went up for pre-order at walmart.com. It was a timed exclusive for Walmart. I missed it because I was at work, right? Many people missed that to order it online, which is cool. Walmart stores were getting them. So I used BrickSeek. I had the UPC, and every day I would do store searches on BrickSeek, and I would find, oh, okay, this one at a Walmart half an hour away from me. This one about 45 minutes to an hour away from me. All right, you know what? I'll make the trip. It says in stock. Limited quantities. I would get there, I'd ask the Walmart employee in the electronics, I'd find actually employees that were willing to go in the back and give a look. That's all I ask. You know, I get it. It's crazy times right now in the world. But it's nice when you get those employees that will go the extra mile and be like, you know what, dude, I can go in the back for 5 minutes and I'll look for you. Even if they're back there just taking a quick dump and, you know, lying to me, at least they're lying to me and giving me that hope that, like, maybe this guy's really looking in the back for me. I went to maybe 4 different Walmarts, you guys, looking for this guy every other day after work, and just no luck. The website would say in stock, but they couldn't find him in the back or anything. So I pre-ordered him at GameStop about 3 weeks ago, and I was like, hey, at least I got him locked down, but I'd like to get him for retail. And what happened was today, actually, I went to go pay off my Resident Evil, and but before I get to that, so today I was at work on break, and I was like, man, I want this figure so bad. I looked on eBay, and I found one for a decent price. It was like maybe 15 bucks over. So I bit the bullet, and I bought it, and this was today. But I remembered I had my orders at GameStop, right? So I was like, well, I gotta go pay off Resident Evil. So when I went to go pay off Resident Evil today, I asked her, I was like, hey, any idea when those spawns are coming in? And the manager tells me, oh yeah, I got both of them. Are they yours? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I've had them for about a week. And I was like, no one's called me. This happened with my Tataku figures. No one has called me. What the hell? What's the point of pre-ordering at GameStop if you're not gonna call? Anyways, you guys, that's my whole saga. Long story short, pre-ordered Spawn, went looking for him at Walmart, couldn't find him, wasn't patient, bought one on eBay. Of course, the same day that I buy it on eBay, they have my pre-order in, but they didn't call him. They've had him for a week. So I sent a message to cancel from the seller. He hasn't shipped or anything, so let's hope he cancels, because it was like, you know, 15 bucks more than retail, so like 35 or 40 bucks almost with tax. So yeah, let's hope that all goes through. But hey, I'm happy I got him, and I pre-ordered 2. I picked up one from a good friend, Keith. He played Freddy Krueger and Jason and Michael Myers in my NECA reviews. But anyways, you guys, enough chit chat with the whole story. Here is Spawn in the packaging, and just, I can't not wait to play with this guy. Front of the packaging, Mortal Kombat, beautiful window figure, or window case of the figure. You can see him right there. That green in the background it makes Spawn pop. It looks so incredible. You got the sword right there going down. Another little product shot here of Spawn, the Spawn logo. Side of the box, Mortal Kombat logo, more Spawn product shots, Mcfarlane Toys right there at the bottom. Other side of the box, we got the Mcfarlane Toys logo, Mortal Kombat logo, and I really am digging this green spawny smoke that we got going on here. Really cool. Mcfarlane toys right there at the bottom as well. Little window opening at the top, nothing too crazy. Mumbo jumbo there on the bottom. And here's the back of the packaging, you guys. Again, we got a beautiful product shot. We have a little description here that says 22 moving parts. That's basically it. Beautiful green spawny smoke. And then we have WB games and all that other jazz right here that I don't really care about. But that's it basically for the packaging. Let's crack this guy open. Real quick, I'll show you guys the green insert here. I really like the Mortal Kombat all in black there, the logo. This is my favorite color green, like this lime green or Xbox green. That's my favorite color in the world. So pretty sweet. Just wanted to show you guys that, and it comes with a stand. Oh my God. It's everything I wanted and more. The sculpt is incredible, the coloring, everything is beautiful. I honestly think this is the best Spawn figure available right now in the world. It's incredible. That being said though, I gotta review this thing properly. There are some gripes, but before we get into all that, let's just admire this guy here for a second. Just take it in. Take it in. I instantly fell in love with this guy when I saw him at New York Toy Fair. Look at that face sculpt. The way the colors blend together, the wash on the face and the eyes. Look at the black on his eyes. If you really look closely there, you can almost see like a sculpted mouth where it's showing a bit of a smile there. It's kind of cool. It's almost like it's his mouth. You know, that's pretty awesome there. The blacks and the whites and the green eyes, just they pop so beautifully. This is, sculpt-wise, a 10 out of 10 just for the sculpt, you guys. Look at the cape. I mean, his collar there with the skulls on the chain there holding his cape together. And you can see how detailed this is with the red coloring here on the cape. This is very, very nicely done. Very well sculpted, you guys. Taking it down here to the chest, you guys, you can see the Spawn logo right there on his chest, or the V mark. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty fucking awesome. I love it. And then the beautiful muscle definition sculpt just on his arms, his biceps, going into the chest here. Just so well done. So well done. The spikes here on the arms, you guys, look incredible. The red, it just pops, everything pops. I even want to do the little yellow here on his little knee pouches here, we'll call them. But that's pretty cool. When Mcfarlane does it, and I've seen some of those, you know, the Doom guy, and I do want him. I've been thinking about him more and more. But I saw, I believe, Anthony's Customs review, it was. Just a lot of things were miscolored and not colored in, and, you know, they skimped out on a lot. So it's really nice to see these yellow pouches here, you know, or the yellow little buckles, if you will, or whatever those are. It's cool that they painted them. Closer look here at the spikes on the right gauntlet. Very nicely done. Moving on to the legs. This big boot over here. I'm not a big fan of the boot. A lot of people are not. It does get a little bit in the way there in that articulation, but we'll go over that when we go over the articulation. But still, beautifully done here, you guys. Really, really loving this guy. We can't forget the back of the cape now, can we? So, like I said, beautifully done, really sculpted here. You can see there's different layers in the cape here. So you know Spawn's cape gets huge. It gets humongous. So it's pretty cool that you can kind of see that. If, you know, let's imagine here, if Spawn were to spread his arms and open up his cape, this would be a big ass cape. It's really cool that they sculpted all the definition in here to get the layers of how big his cape really is and just how it's shrunken down for this figure, and of course the Mortal Kombat game. The blacks and the reds, just that wash paint is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's my favorite word of the day. All right, you guys, so let's get right into the articulation. So starting with the head, he can look up about that far and down about that far. He can look side to side. Again, his collar will get in the way of this, you guys. The collar is not articulated or anything. Now, on mine, a little defect here. You can see that this part is just very, very thin and flimsy. That could probably tear or break if I'm not careful with that. But here, it's a lot more, it's a lot thicker, you know? So that's not gonna break there. But this is all kind of flimsy. So you can kind of move it how you want, but it's just gonna go right back into there. But the collar does kind of, you know, limit a little bit how far you really want to turn Spawn's head there, because it's just gonna look goofy and it just doesn't look cool. But you guys get what I mean there. Go into the arms now. Let's go ahead and pull that up. So it goes up that far, can go back down, and it can rotate all the way around. Cape can get in the way of that, and be careful, these little fuckers here are sharp, so just wanted to let you guys know that. We got a bicep swivel right there at the shoulder. It is a butterfly joint, I believe. Yes, it is. We got a butterfly joint right there in the shoulder, very nice. Love that. That's really cool. Very, very cool. I love me some butterfly joints. We got double jointed elbows right there, so it can go that far. Now this gauntlet here will limit that a bit, but still you can see they are double jointed. Ah, right there, very nice. Let's see, we got just the bicep swivel, no forearm or anything like that, so that's kind of lacking. Wish we got a little forearm action here, but the bicep, I guess, is good enough. The hand can rotate all the way around, and it can hinge up and down and side to side. Nothing too fancy schmancy there. Pulling both arms up here, let's go ahead and take a look at the torso. Now let's move this cape a little back. So we got a bunch going on here with the ab or waist here. So it does got a little bit of a ab joint thingy right there, you guys. So he's got a lot of range of motion here. Don't really want to play with the waist too much there at the bottom, but he can go back about that far, and he can go down about that far. I don't want to do any more just because I'm scared to break the figure, but still you can get a lot of good articulation out of here in this waist, so pretty sweet. Oh, I stand corrected, you guys. I played around with it a little bit, and now we got that waist moving pretty good. Still a little scary, but check this out. He can bend pretty far forward. That is awesome. So if you really want him, you know, doing some yoga here, I mean, he can bend pretty far forward. That is awesome. And I mean, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. Legs, you guys, they can kick forward. They can kick all the way back. It's pretty cool. You can kind of do a Spawn full-on splits here, and you can do a bit of a Mario jump pose, you know. That's pretty sweet. We have double jointed knees. There we go. And they both go far up like that, you know. That's awesome. He's got a lot of articulation. My only complaint before we get onto the feet here, I wish we had an upper thigh cut. That's my only gripe here. Why don't we have an upper thigh cut right here to get some more of those widened leg stance poses? I don't know why, you know. He's kind of giving us a sexy pose right there. But yeah, double jointed knees, but no upper thigh cut. That's kind of a bummer, you know. That's I think my biggest gripe with this figure. Moving down here though, you guys, there's also no like upper boot cut or shin cut or anything. I kind of understand with this thing over here, this big ugly gauntlet there, but yeah, nothing here to kind of swivel that. Now the foot does rotate all the way around. It is on a hinge. It can go all the way up. It can go down that far. We got some nice rocker ankle pivot there, and we have toe articulation. Not too shabby. So there is a lot you can get out of this Spawn figure. Again, we've been waiting for a Spawn figure like this. At least I have. Once I saw this guy, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not the biggest Spawn fan in the world, but once I saw this figure, I fell in love, and just the sculpt alone and those beautiful lime green eyes, I needed to have him in my collection. Now, Spawn does come with only 2 accessories, which is another gripe, you guys. This Spawn figure should have came with at least a couple guns. And maybe some chains that we could attach onto him. I mean, I don't know too much about these Mortal Kombat figures, but I know that Scorpion came with swords, and the little, you know, spear thingy that comes out of his hand. A couple guns wouldn't have been so bad, Mcfarlane. Come on, and some chains to latch onto him would have been cool. But hey, I'm happy. Again, I'm still happy. Best Spawn figure in the world. But so we just got a standard Mortal Kombat stand here, but this right here is the moneymaker accessory. Look at this sword. The pummel with the spike is fantastic. Look at the detailing here on the hilt of the sword, you guys. Just the backwash there, the black in there with the red. Just looks so great. You can definitely see that this is Spawn sword because we got that Spawn logo on both sides. Really cool. And just the weathering and a bit of like battle damage in here on his sword. Like right there, you see a little ding there. Really, really awesome. Love this sword. It's pretty sharp. It's not that flimsy. It could break if you mess around with it too much, so don't do that. Again, here, the sword guards here are a little pointy too, but I love the detailing and love how this almost looks like the Soul Reaver in a way, you know? Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, you guys, it curves a little bit. A little bit. I see a little bit of curvage there, but great accessory here. Let's go ahead and see how that looks with it on the figure. So the stand, you guys, pretty self-explanatory. The figure has feet. In those feet, he's got peg holes. You go ahead and put the peg inside the peg hole, like so. Stab that in there, pretty good. Turn it how you want it, Mortal Kombat, and there you go. Spawn will stand. Voila. Beautiful.
It's beautiful!
Now I wanted to show you guys here too that he stands just fine on his own. I was gonna gripe about it at first because the cape was too just back heavy, but once you loosen up the joints a bit and you get him how you want him, it stands just fine. I'm not having any problems with my Spawn figure at all. He stands fine without the stand, but it does look pretty nice with the stand as well. Let's put in his weapons, shall we? So, hand, sword, insert opening. You can have it like that. You can push it in all the way. You can have it to there. However you want it in there, but it looks awesome on Spawn. All right, you guys, you know what time it is. We've gone over the figure, the sculpt, the story on the hunt. That pretty much sums it up. Let's get to my favorite part of my videos, the showcase. Here we go.
Come to take you to hell. I'm waiting for your sorry ass in the afterlife.
Well, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is what it's all about here at Moscato Collects. Collecting figures, video games, toys, all that great stuff that makes me happy. I'm a big smelly nerd, and I want you all to be a big smelly nerd with me and join me on my collecting adventure. This is my new game room, toy room, YouTube room. I'm still working on it, you guys. Still got a lot to do in the house. Got my systems hooked up, and I'm getting ready to do this unboxing so we can play some Resident Evil 3. I'm really excited to play this, you guys. I can't wait. But there you have it. This Spawn is incredible. I'd say if I had to give it a score, I'd say an 8.5 out of 10. Just that upper thigh cut, man. That articulation right there does hurt it, but it is the best Spawn figure in the world, man, in my opinion. I love it so much. The sculpt alone is just incredible. You guys can try Walmart Brixie. Good luck. It really didn't work out for me. Call your GameStops. I know they're closed, but they are doing in-store pickup. But that's it for this video, you guys, so thank you all so much for watching. Till all our Moscato Bots, you all stay classy, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Moscato Bots, roll out.